In this video, it is now your turn to solve the equation s equals 7 times the third root of the quantity h over w for h. Please pause the video and attempt this example on your own first, and then return to the video to check your work. To solve the equation s equals 7 times the third root of h over w for h, we need to begin by isolating the radical. This means our first step will be to divide 7 from both sides of the equation. Dividing both sides of the equation by 7 will leave us with s over 7 equals the third root of h over w. The next step is to then remove the radical. Since we are dealing with a cube root, we will cube each side of the equation. We always want to match the exponent we're working with the index that we are given. On the left side of the equation, we have the fraction s over 7 whole quantity cubed, but we can cube both the numerator and denominator separately, so we'll end up with s cubed over 7 cubed. On the right side of the equation, when we cube the cube root, those two operations cancel, leaving us with h over w. To finish solving this equation for h, we need to recognize we need to cancel out the fact that we're dividing by w. So we will multiply both sides of that equation by w. On the right side of the equation, h over w times w. The w's cancel, leaving you just with h. To simplify the left side of the equation, that w that we multiplied by can be thought of as w over 1. And by writing it as w over 1, it might make it easier to multiply those two values together. W over 1 times s to the third over 7 to the third will give us ws cubed over 7 cubed. It is important to remember, in the numerator, the cube only applies to the s and not to the w. But we end up with a final answer of h equals ws cubed all over 7 cubed.